Hello everyone, and welcome back to All of Fabric 6. We are back on the server. In the last episode, we did a lot of exploring, and I don't want to do that today. I want to actually get some stuff done, do some more, machining and technical stuff, and try out some different mods. But last episode, we head off into the nether. We traveled pretty decently in the distance. Yep, all the way over here, about 5,000 blocks away to a desert, because we wanted some cactus and whatnot. And we even checked out a little village over here. Pretty cool stuff. There's things. There's like bosses in the nether. There's all that sort of stuff. And then right at the end, we got our hands on this guy. Our backpack is what we're trying to look at here. We got, and if I'll see if I can pull it out here. We got a Blaze Traveler's backpack. So you craft your normal backpack with some blaze rods, fire charges, that sort of stuff. And you get this guy. And if I hold shift, as you can see here, immunity to fall damage and the fireballs that blazers shoot out. Immunity to fall damage. We are literally immune to fall damage by wearing this thing. You put it on, and then you need to make sure that your little ability tick is ticked, because by default it's not, which seems odd. I don't know why you wouldn't want it, but anyway. And now we can just fall from any height, and we don't die, which I can actually prove. We have a spare level, but I can drop down here, as you can see, and I hit the ground. There's no water down here. And yeah, we're A-okay. And I'll jump back up, and there goes our experience. But, as you can see, pretty cool. So, now there was a failed attempt, as you can see by the death sign there. But, we figured out that there was a turn on button. That was a very important button to have ticked. So, what is the plan? Good question. First question is, this guy's full. Okay, I was wondering whether he would harvest cactus, and then I was like, well, there's stuff here. Oh, yeah, actually, hold on. That's fine. Do I need to maybe add cactus to the list? That would make sense. So maybe we'll chop this down, see if I can pick one up, and place that there. I don't really know what's going to happen. The other thing is we get some... Is that a present? A present from... Sorry, just caught my eye. Okay. Yeah, there's always something. There's never a dull day. We'll check that out in a second. I still want to discuss this for a little bit. Is there something we can do with the seeds? Because we get so many of them. It'd be nice to be able to do something with them. You know what I mean? Whether we turn them into pigments, Aroshi pigments, or whatever that is, or maybe into fertilizer or something. I don't really know, but we've got seeds, and it'd be nice to do something. This could be fun if we got some overworld matter. Get some carrots. I don't know why we'd want carrots, but we could get them. What else do we have? Compost. Oh. We could do that, get ourselves some bone meal. That's probably easily automatable. I'll tell you what, I'll bookmark it, and we'll see if we get across to it. Otherwise, oh, really? So if I get a flower tub and give it to a villager, we could potentially trade them seeds for emeralds? That seems insane. At level 1 as well? We could centrifuge it into plant oil. We could turn it into biomass. Okay. So there's a few things. We can compact it into seed oil with a lot of little tabs. Turn it into potatoes. Yeah, there's options. But yeah. Okay, so we do have a few options. The villager one does sound pretty good. We would have, of course, need a villager. We could go the route... You may hear an ice cream truck, by the way. We could go the route of like plant oil. And then what? We can turn it into lubricant or into biodiesel. But you'd have to combine it with stuff. I mean, there's so much you can do, right? And it's just a matter of what we do. Oh, also... Oh, no, I placed them there. I'm like, it harvested cactus. No. The biomass. What does this stuff get used for? A biomass generator. And then that will make power. Honestly, that sounds really good. We put wheat seeds into a recycler. We get biomass. We put that back into a biomass generator. Bada bing, bada boom. I do like the idea of that. That sounds like the perfect addition to this little system we've got. So I'll tell you what. Let me clean my inventory a little bit because I haven't done that yet, and then we'll consult that present and see what's going on. It's from the Spectrum mod, so I don't really know what's gonna be in store for us. We have so much loot. All right, well I cleaned it a little bit. It's not too impressive, but it's done. Present. If I right click it, nothing happens. If I shift right click, nothing happens. What? Okay, so something's clearly... I've done something. Oh. we got Pig Step. Can I play this? We can play it for a little bit. I think what's the copyright limit? Is it like 5 seconds of a music? I imagine Minecraft music's probably fine, but I'm not too sure. We'll do it. You ready? Beautiful, nice. love your work. Wonderful. Yep. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. And we don't have any inventory. Beautiful, nice. Great. You know what? That's now a food. Cool. So let me actually hold on. The quiver that can probably go somewhere, right? On the back. Yeah, there we. Oh. Riddle me this. Why can't that go there? It definitely looks like it could. Is it because it has arrows in it? Maybe. Nope. It goes into a curious back, but it doesn't. All right. Well, anyway, let's try and figure something out. So, first things first is we need some sort of recycler. Now, there's 2 recyclers. One's from Tech Reborn, and one's obviously from the mod that we want it from. The Tech Reborn one does a little something different. It will create scrap boxes from memory. These guys here. Now, these can drop a bunch of stuff. What's this being used in? I think this is just if you open the thing. Maybe there's a machine that processes it too. But as you can see, there's just a bunch of like zinc dust, gold, beds, all of this stuff you can get, and it's just a lucky dip. And to get the stuff, you run things through. Oh yeah, I guess a scrap boxinator. Open scrap boxes automatically. Yeah, cool. But you would run stuff through that recycler. In the past, or possibly even now, you could also put those scrap boxes into a matter fabricator, was I believe what it was called. Yeah, here we go. See, I know what I'm talking about. And it'll use the scrap and the energy to turn out UU matter. And UU matter is pretty cool, depending on how it's been utilized. But typically what it does is you can turn basic things, or even just itself, into other things depending on the crafting recipe. So as you'll see, there's a few different like upgrades. Like you can turn some dust into bones, for example, or you can place it in this configuration to get aluminum or titanium or plate. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool stuff. But of course, we are after this recycler here. Now, can we get this thing? Probably. On the topic of that, part of me wants to speed up the wood chopper, not necessarily for any functional reason, but mainly because I'd like to see all the trees fully chopped down. You know what I mean? Because this guy's obviously a Mark 1. I guess he's full as well, so he's not even going to be chopping things. Honestly, there's so much to do. What we should do, we'll probably do the recycling thing first, and then I may give barrels a shot. Now, I think in here it said there were barrels, so barrels from whatever this mod is. But I imagine they're just like normal, like vanilla barrels, but upgraded. Whereas we want like a storage drawer type deal, and I think that's what this is. Yeah, crude storage unit, storage drawer in disguise. So that will hold a single item in mass amounts. So that's probably what we're after. I'll go ahead and bookmark one just so that we can, track it down later. And yeah. All right, so what was our plan? We were going to upgrade that, but later. So currently, I want to make the recycler and the biomass stuff, and then probably as a byproduct, we'll set up the processing of this to like sort the wheat and I guess cactus and sugarcane, probably into barrels, if we're being honest. So, few things that we need. One thing is we obviously need to do that, but we also need a storage area. You know what I mean? Because we've got these resources. We've also got the charcoal and the logs from over there that we need to be storing. And we're just not doing that at the moment. So lots of missed opportunity. The issue is I do not know where to store it. We have some nice real estate here. Definitely something could go in this corner. I don't know what though. I don't know if there's any such structure that can redeem what it is we're looking at. We'll pick this stuff up for now. I guess. We've got so much work to do. Is there an exchanger? I imagine there is. Shifting crust. That sounds disgusting. Exchanging stuff. Exchanges blocks up to 2 blocks around it. Crouch to only exchange exposed blocks. Okay. Cool. Swapper? Do we have a swap block? Okay. Alright, so there are building ones. Look, I don't know. I don't think they have the ability to do that, but it'd be cool if they did. You know what I mean? Replace. I think that says replace. We've obviously got stuff in the way. We can get rid of a large majority of this stuff. Can I actually just like get rid of a bunch of, there we go. Let's just get rid of a bunch. Most of this stuff we can get rid of. Mainly pretty much everything post backpack is what we want. I also just, clicking the plus over here. Add. Oh, okay. Add the quests. Drag this up. Oh, so I can also add like toggle day and toggle rain and stuff. Cool. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Because obviously whenever I hop into the bed over here, we're obviously on a server, I've got to do a little bit of that magic. Set time today. What's the difference? I guess it can be more specific. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want that there. Sure. Yeah, cool. All right, so now, let's close that. Oh, nice. Okay, everything worked. It's very odd when stuff works. Yeah, we do have replace. I mean, that's exactly what we want. So we can now replace these blocks and make them look, I won't say better, but make them look different. To begin, what do we have accessible? We have cobble, which means what we could do just to begin would be replace everything here. To do that, I kind of just want to do everything. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, just area. Maybe. I mean, we'll see what happens. If I right click this, what happens? Nothing. Interesting. Okay. So I've got it set to replace. And it's just going to replace. All right. What if we do... I don't know what to do. I mean, direction is cool. Row and column. Yeah, we can do row. And so then when I do this... No, really? No tool, it says. Action replace. No tool. Replace row. No tool. No tool. So do I have to put a tool in here to allow the thing to quote unquote dig up the blocks? You know what I mean? So if I do this now, does that use some of the durability of however I access that thing? Durability is at 120, so if I do this, is it now one lower, if I can remember the button? It is. Oh, awesome. Okay, I like that. It's a balanced way to do it. Now, the reason I'm doing this, obviously, might not make too much sense, because, I mean, what am I doing at the moment? But I think if we get everything to be the same, maybe then it will be easier to see what the issue is in order to fix this stuff. Okay. Yeah, not a clue. So I guess if it has torch on it, we can't do that. Okay, sure. Okay, so it is now all cobble. How do we feel? I mean, it looks gross, right? We can all agree on that. What I can do is a number of things. First things first, let's start smelting some of this cobblestone, right? Get some things happening. Get some stone happening. And I think we'll replace it with stone bricks. Now, I know it's cliche. Everyone uses stone bricks. So I'll tell you what, we won't use stone bricks. Instead, what we're going to use is we're going to use chipped. And we may use stone bricks, but we'll use chipped variants. So this slot here, or I guess all these bigger icons you see here, that's what we have to play with, right? So we'll figure out which one we use, but we've got some options. I believe, or at least I thought we had some stone to begin with. Perhaps I've already chucked it in here, if we can just clean that a little bit. Or perhaps we didn't. Either way, there's stuff. Now, we could already do that for cobblestone, but I think it would be nice having stone bricks. I think they're just a lot smoother, you know what I mean? So, to do that, what did it say that we needed? We need a philosopher's workbench, apparently. Seems odd to me, but I'll take their word for it. So, we're going to go philosopher. Nope. How do you spell philosopher? It's on the screen, and yet when I start typing it, that is not the thing. Okay. Let's go back to chipped. Here's what I think we need. I'm pretty sure we just need a mason table. I mean, that makes sense to me. You know, it makes perfect sense, but we are being led astray by whatever this is. It says alchemy bench. Huh? I'll tell you what, we'll bookmark it too. Like, see in the little tooltip, it says alchemy bench. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out. I'll tell you that much. So, first things first, let's make the mason bench. What does the alchemy use? See, no shot. We need clay and we need bricks. So we need clay because I don't even have clay. That should actually be doable because we do have access to, of course, our little ocean here. So we can jump in. Oh, there's actually clay relatively close to the shore. We don't need that much, so I don't need to, like, absolutely decimate my little beach here, but just a little bit. And we'll probably go ahead and... I was going to say bulk blast it, but I guess there's no point. We will... Hold on. God, everything's just... Come on. Boom. Alrighty, we've got a brick, we've got the clay. We do need a crafting table, so we'll quickly craft one of those in here. Crafting table. And we should now be able to make a mason's table. I forgot to use the control click thing, but it is fine. This guy can go here for now. He'll probably get moved at some point. And we can give it a shot. So first things first, can we do stuff with stone? And we can. It's possible we can even turn them directly into stone bricks here. Since they would look very similar if there was like stone versions of these and stone brick versions of these, because obviously stone bricks are just, I guess, a version of stone. So what do we want? I'm going to have to lean forward here to get a good angle. You know what? I might go for the thick inlaid stone and just check. Does it connect to texture? It doesn't. That was sort of what I was banking on. So it not doing that is unfortunate. I believe you can just slap them back in. It's quite a nice mod in terms of you're not stuck with whatever you've chosen. It's not like you picked the wrong one. Now you've just got to put that in your inventory. Angry stone? Hey, we could do it, you know. What if we do boarded stone? I just want one that connects, but none of these connect. I recall them connecting in the past, or at least specific ones connecting in the past. And I thought they were layered stones. I thought that's what they were called, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll tell you what, we've got some of these rounded stone bricks, and I think they look nice. So we'll offhand those, and I'll do a little test run, I guess. What do we think? Listen, it's something different. I'll switch everything, and I'll be back. For whatever reason, some of these are a lot harder to replace than others. I'm sure it's just my settings. Oh, which button? Yeah. I really wish it was obvious how to just do everything. Is it fill? And then I just do this? Nope. I don't know if you guys heard that. Whoa, okay. There are shivers down my spine. I cannot tell if we're being trolled or not. That's half the fear. Because what you don't want to be is you don't want to be like the character in a movie that's like, stop playing around, guys. But it's actually the psycho killer. It's not just, it's not just Bill playing around. So I don't know what that was. It's not Halloween, so we're not getting pranked by a mod, I think. Let me continue. I'm trying to read this, but I was trying to figure out how to close the overlay. Because there's no clear way to do that. I guess you just search for nothing. That makes more sense, doesn't it? If I increase the grid, I'm wondering if that does it. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, yeah, that did it. So then if I do an offset of 5, for example, then I believe I do a 5 by 5 by 5, right? So if I attach here, it'll do... I mean, kind of. I think I need less of that, like that. What are we at? With no tool. Okay, maybe that was the issue. Oh, it is nice that it doesn't break the tool, though. Alright, so does this do a 5 by 5? Oh, it does. Beautiful. Alright, we do have a damaged anvil. Can I use that to repair this? I don't really... Oh, I'm not too sure if I understand. So this goes in here and this. That does work, but I would need experience. Okay, we'll just, I guess, make a new one. I could do diamond, just for the sake of doing it. Maybe. What do you reckon? Why not? And then we'll make sure that we grab our tool out of this. Alrighty, so as you can see, this part honestly looks better already. I was sort of debating whether we do something else for this bit over here, but it looks pretty good. I think we'll stick to it. We'll get it done if we can, I guess. It looks like we are going to need a lot more resources. Sweet. Now the fronts, it's a little bit weird, but like, hey, the point of this episode wasn't to do a bunch of building. It was apparently to do other stuff. All right, so recycler. Currently, we cannot make any of it. That's obviously a slight problem, but we'll see what we can do here. I'll grab some Nikolite. We're obviously going to need to make some batteries. Probably a few of them. We will need some gold, at least one gold plate. Hopefully just one gold plate, but I wouldn't be too surprised if we need more. We've got plenty of copper plates, so that's not a problem. Obviously some Nikolite. We do have some batteries, but that looks to be the full extent of it. Let's go ahead and chuck this stuff in here so it's not clogging up my inventory more than it needs to be. And what are we looking at now? So 2 composters and obviously a machine doohickey. That's going to be some of that. I think there was a bunch of... Yeah, we've got a decent amount of iron. I'll put even more there. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and chuck that in there. I was going to run over to the presser, but we actually have him in here, don't we? So, I require... 6 of these. Thank you very much. And while that's happening, we will consult everything else. If that was happening, but it's not, because I replaced the blocks. I see the problem now. Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. I was like, did I ruin everything? No, it is okay. There we go. Because I think from memory, it was just this, with then this on top, and that spins it, awesome. And then we just had that covered up with an andesite casing, which we do have in here, if I can fish it out. Can you... Oh, interesting. Okay. I was wondering if you could scroll through it. I imagine you can, but I guess that works too, whatever we just did. Awesome, so I've got that. Let's go in here. So recycler, machine block. There we go. Awesome. So now, just the other bits. The composters, we'll do those last. They look like they're going to be pretty easy to do. Or composters, I don't know. 2 silver plates. Now we do have silver. We don't really have it in plate form, but we'll start processing some, I guess. I'll check over here. We may have iron, tin. We do have silver. There we go. So 2 silver plates, it looked like. So we'll go ahead and slap those down there to get hit. What else are we looking at here? Recycler. The circuit, right? And this guy is going to need more silver, and he'll need Nikolite ingots, which is the Nikolite dust and the iron. It's doable. So it's just 4, I think. I'll double check, I guess, but these things were slow from memory, so we'll at least get those started. Yep. Okay, so recycler needs you, which needs, 4 of you. Awesome. And of course, more silver, which should be on its way, courtesy of this guy. Yeah, sweet. I mean, I suppose we can start, right? Because the Mark 1 circuit we can make. There we go. Nice little progression there. Plenty of stuff to do. So we have everything. We just need the composters. Yeah, so that's going to be some of this. I don't really know how much we need, but I guess I'll make more the merrier. Sure. And that will go there. Actually, that will go like this. And we want 2 of them. 1, 2. Sounds good to me. Alright, so after we get this recycler, we will obviously need the biomass generator. And he does look a little scarier. I'll be honest. He looks just a tad bit scarier. Is there anything else the biomass is good for? Okay. Electrum we will require. We'll also obviously need a little bit of biomass. And we'll need a Mark 3 circuit, which needs more electrum. And some Nikolite dust, which is going to be diamond dust and that. So it's all doable. It's just, this guy's going to take a while. Now, in terms of... What's it called? Revolution. In terms of this mod, there are speed upgrades. As you can see here, just a nice speed enhancer. They will require, if we were to make them, empty enhancers, cooler cells, and a circuit of Mark 1, which needs tin, coolant buckets, which is going to be fluid infusing. I don't think it's worth it. I think we stick to it. We wait for it to finish. Bada bing, bada boom. I suppose in the meantime I can clean my inventory. But we can also try and maybe get the barrel started, because obviously I don't really know what we're doing with those. So the barrel was going to be this crude storage unit. So that needs a vanilla barrel and then some planks. So we can make it happen. Okay, so I'll make 3. We'll see if 3's enough. So you make a normal barrel, surround it, put a little bit of paper, and you have your storage units. And apparently less than I had hoped for, but that solves that problem. 3 crude storage units. Now that we have this building, do we feel like there's an obvious spot to put some storage? Is anything jumping out? I mean, we can go on top. The only problem would be if we ever want to access them, we have to go up here to grab them. I reckon we do it. I think it's fine. We can run cablings up the walls, and that'll be pretty fun. So let's do first things first. Wood. I'm going to right click here, and we're now storing wood. Now, the trick with this guy is that you can store a lot of wood. So, obviously I don't have the inventory to really show this off to its full potential. But it's there, it exists, and we can just keep storing stuff. And it will store, how many logs did I put in? Boom. Oh, did that work? 1 in, 1 out, there we go. I guess, what, 100 divided by 3 times that is how much we can have. Yeah, cool. I mean, it's going to store stuff. I don't know what else to tell you. Now, I could place that down here, but that ruins all the fun, right? So we probably want to send it up there, which means I'll probably need to go grab like some of the pipes again and one of those extractors. I don't really know what else. Oh, and this guy's done. So, hey, may as well continue along here. I'll grab you as well. Why not? So, recycler. No, sorry, Mark II circuit. Then recycler. Beautiful. Nice. That's a pretty good deal. This is the point where we pick this guy up, place this guy down, move this guy. Probably not there. Probably anywhere but there. That should be good. So this guy here is getting power. I think he got it from this guy. But we probably want to run some cables underneath. That would make the most sense. With that being said, I don't believe we have cables to run. So that's unfortunate. But we can make one. So cable, we obviously want the cable Mark 1, which is going to be this guy here. And there's going to be 2 gold plates and some nickelite. How much gold do we have lying around? Not much. Not much at all, but I'm sure we'll be fine. In fact, while that is happening, 1, 2, 3, nope, not you, sorry. We need more nickelite. I've got to go get some. Alright, we did run past a lot. We can probably mining gadget it, because I'm pretty sure that's going to get us the most bang for our buck. And I guess that sorts out the gold problem too. Alrighty, so I require 4 pieces of that diamond dust. That's going to go in here. I think I need 4 more of the other stuff as well, the iron in this. So we'll let that happen first, I guess. I think it should be fine. We've got gold plates. What were these crafting? These were crafting this, right? Yeah, cables. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and rip apart this, because why not, I guess. Coal generator there. That is a cable, so that's fine. We can run through that. Boom, boom, boom. And that sounds good to me. So, where are we? Place these back. I guess place that there. I don't really know how it was working. And what we can do as well is we can run the cables all along here too, and just cover them up. And then that way they're there when we need them, and when we don't need them, it still looks like it's a nice floor. So we can just slap machines down on these, and it's not a problem. So the recycler is now getting power, courtesy of our coal generator on 24/7. Cool. And so this guy, if given seeds, will recycle them, right? So we grab seeds, we chuck him in, he lights up, and he starts processing. And he gets us biomass. Simple. Simples. Awesome. Is there anything else to do? Possibly some quest rewards. That's always nice. Yep, the recycler is done. Let's get the loot bag. And then, yeah, we make a biomass generator. Yeah, this is probably what you're looking for. Cool, cool, cool. So we'll open that. Nickelite dust. I was really hoping we'd get like batteries or some actual component. There is also another storage thing, this guy here. So we'll see what we get. Boom. We get another iron chest. We're actually getting a few of these. I probably should, I guess, at least start placing them. I'm sort of just storing them at this point. No point doing that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, so Electrum. I believe that's silver and gold. We're gonna need so much more silver than just what we've got. You know what I mean? Like, we really, in the silver department, we are just lacking. Like, we've got a few ingots, but it's just not gonna cut it. Let's consult the little spawn levels again. So, silver levels at 0.2 or at also 0.2. So we've got a choice here. The question is, which ones do we want? Honestly, mining lower is probably better, especially this level. This is diamond level, about -18, I think. The benefit of that is obviously we'll be getting silver and, you know, diamonds and that sort of stuff. And so that's pretty much here. Yeah, which we have a little shortcut into. And then we just need to go strip mining. Actually, no, I said I wasn't going to go strip mining, didn't I? Oh, is this the... Oh, it is, but it works for us. Hold on. Boom. Nice, a whole lot of nothing. That's really good. We could use that nothing to do nothing. How cool would that be? Alright, plenty of silver. I don't really know how much I need, but it's more than that. Well, yep. Yeah, I will say, so far my opinion is the shapeless is definitely the way to go. It's you don't cover as much ground, but you like you don't travel that far doing it, but you get so much stuff. All right, plenty of silver and gold at this level, if you were curious. I still don't really know how much I want. Now I could do like a big mining session like off camera or on like the weekend or something, or you know, have bits on camera so you know I'm actually mining and not just a quote unquote off camera mining. But oh, we're out of food. But I kind of like the need to set up quarries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously in the Twilight Forest, we can find probably all of this stuff to, realistically. But yeah, I like setting up a quarry. So even if we were to use the stuff in the Twilight Forest, I'd probably do it with a machine. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing it myself. I don't know, because I really do like that aspect of the game. Alright, so the plan currently is that we will combine I believe it's gold and silver for Electrum. That is my understanding. We can do that in the alloy smelter. Silver and gold, yep, that should be easy. And then that will be pretty much all of this stuff done. I do need to place in the iron alongside, obviously, the nickelite that I think is already in there. So we should be good. I should be able to... Okay, this guy's almost... more than we need. Because I forgot... I think that gives you 2 of the dust, doesn't it? So it's fine. The more the merrier, I guess. And we've got some left over. Whatever. Yeah. What else can we do in the quest in terms of this mod? If there's anything else we can like quickly knock off to get some goodies. Enriched nickelite ingots. We would need 4 of them. Yeah, so it's a lot of effort. We could go servos. A retriever and an output servo. I reckon we do that, because then we can continue down that line. There's also a wrench from this mod to rotate and break machines, keeping their energy. They keep their energy when you break them with the pickaxe, but I get what you're getting at. So let's do at revolution, and then the servo. Yeah, the servos are down here. So that's going to be iron nuggets. We'll get 2 of them, and then obviously I will need a little bit of this. Don't know how much, but at least a little bit. And so we're going to go retriever servo. Try one of those out. And then obviously the output servo, which needs a copper, which we can also... We can't do. We just can't do it. Unlucky. Better luck next time, guys. Sorry. Couldn't be done. Oh, yep. There we go. Okay. It took its time. And so that is one there with that around it. Beautiful. That's not the recipe. Or it is, or it's not. Oh, it's iron nuggets around a copper nugget. Sure. So, the main part there is that is a quest done. Alright, so we now get a common loot bag. I do have the Mark 1 cable. Maybe we quickly pick one of those up just to get the quest done. I guess there's no reason not to. There we go. Put that back. It's like it never left. And then we can grab this guy. Awesome. So 1, and that gave us a circuit. 2, that gave us some Nikolite dust. Whatever. Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't even, we haven't done anything. Like, we didn't move the stuff into the barrels. Was I gonna use, I was gonna use pipes for it. I suppose we should use item pipes from cables? Or is that just a bad idea to mix and match like that? I mainly wanted to do it to get the rewards. Because there does not appear to be a dynamics tab for whatever that pipe mod was. That's fine. Let's go grab them. I'm pretty sure we've still got some somewhere. It's just a matter of where. Pipes. Did we really put them in here? I cannot see them. Oh, we've got them on us. Yeah, okay. Sure. I'll put this stuff away. Item pipes. Yeah, let's see if we can figure this out. Alright, we needed a few more, so that should be doable. Where does it go in my inventory? Go into the... yeah. We've obviously got a little bit of a system down here. Dig that up if we can. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I didn't mean to fall. But that'll go there and here. And this guy is pretty much ready to go. We can obviously cover all that stuff up. And all we need is, at the moment, just an output sensor over here. So if we go at dynamic and we go extractor, we will need a hopper, but that should be doable. Beautiful. And then we just need an extractor. Also beautiful. It let me craft it. I mean, we've got all the stuff, right? It's in here. It's just somewhere. So this guy only has logs. We're going to go ahead and extract, and that should be that simple. It should start extracting and placing them into that barrel if everything worked perfectly. Now, it's currently not doing that. Possibly I need to add a filter. I guess we'll put that in there and set it to whitelist. Is that doing the trick? Not just yet. You know, is a little concerning, but not the end of the world. Sure. All right. I may have to check the pipe and make sure it's actually fully connected, but it should connect into the back of this. This guy's obviously got plenty of storage, so not a problem, unless orange side means output, blue side means input. Okay. So for in, I want this side to be input. So now, if that actually worked, we should see the wood come out. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so you got to make sure you configure your block, make sure that it can receive the stuff. Cool. Now, the reason why I also wanted to put a filter on this guy is mainly because if we connect other pipes up to this pipe, they can go exactly where they need to go. You know what I mean? At the moment, anything will go in here if it can. Now, I guess since it's got wood, it won't. But it's fine. Like, us adding a filter here isn't going to ruin... It's not going to ruin anything, so we can do that. Now, while we're at it, let's also hook up coal or charcoal. So, we'll go ahead and I will add that, but I guess I'll grab some charcoal first. So we'll grab out some charcoal. That'll let that guy start cooking up too. Obviously, because we're on a server, we get a lot more of the resources than we arguably should, but it's fine. So next I'm going to slap up this. We'll do another filter once again, just to be safe. So that'll go there. You're going to be a whitelist, and of course, for a charcoal. Cool. So you can go there. You can go there, I guess. Maybe I'll need another one over here because what I'll need to do is the pipe that connects to that guy. I probably need to hook up to this guy too. I guess not. I guess I don't have to. The better solution maybe would be to just connect this up here. And then all I need to do is figure out the extractor, which needs obviously another hopper. That's fine. Hopper, extractor, and slap that guy there. And then just make sure that he's hooked up. So is that going to do anything? Because I'm not 100% sure that the furnace can output out the front. It's not really looking like it, is it? Because that should work. It's obviously set to whitelist for extract. We also have this guy up here connected to the same pipe. Oh, I forgot to configure this guy. That's going to happen a lot, by the way. Just a fair warning. So that's a blue. So now it's an input. And... Okay. Well, I mean, it was an issue, but it wasn't the issue, apparently. Okay, well, in that case... Hold on. In that case, I want to hook it up to this guy as well. And I feel like we want to use an inhibitor. I'm not entirely sure how they work. I don't know if you can do like a one-way inhibitor. And I don't know if it says it anywhere. But that's sort of what I wanted to do. It's probably fine just adding the connection. Because everything else has somewhere to go. I think we're fine. I think if I just do this, then we're good. Boom. Is that going to start sending the stuff that way? Yep. That goes down, and that's going to go around. Cool. If we wanted to, we could, I guess, cover this stuff up. Nah. Okay, so now we should have charcoal and wood obviously stored. Is the other stuff that we were doing done? 4 of these, yes. Does anyone else remember what else we were doing? The answer is no. Electrum. I do recall that. So let's grab you out here. I have a sign. Don't remember what that's from, but we've got it. Then all I need to do is the pulverizer with you. Awesome. So, does that do anything? No. I think I just go to the alloy smelter, right? This guy has the interfaces. Yeah. So, how many do I want? We'll do 10 of each. That sounds like a pretty fair idea. I don't know if it is, but it sounds like one. That should light up and should melt. Now, is there a reason why it shouldn't? Alloy smelter? They need to be ingots. That's doable. We've obviously got the bulk smelter, so I'll be back. All right, smelting in here does not take long at all. To make this guy, we need 4 electrum plates. The actual biomass generator needs 2 as well, so we do have to wait a little bit, but it shouldn't be too long. Do we have, is there like time in the bottles in this pack? What do we have in terms of time manipulation? What's that for? Netherite auto workstation. Yeah, okay. Spectrum slightly increases crafting speed. So there's auto crafting of some sort with Spectrum? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay. I mean, I'll take its word for it. I believe all of these just need to be stomped, and then I think we can do everything. I will be honest, it is awfully hard to tell. We've got that in there. So for this guy, all we need is this. For this guy, all we need is 4 silver plates. So we need 4 silver plates. That sort of got past me as well, didn't it? Oh, also our recycler is done. And we have a stack of, or half a stack of biomass. Cool. Everything is going perfect. So, let's try this again. Mark 3 circuit, check. Mark 2, then the Mark 3. Beautiful, easy. Next up is Electrum, we obviously have that. Next up is biomass. For that we need a machine block which needs 6 iron. That should be doable. While that's happening, I think we already have the tin. I will obviously need to double check. The tin plates is what I was hoping for. The tin plates is what I was hoping for. Oh god. The worst part is, right, like, for whatever reason, I think it's... Oh, we do have tin plates, yeah. See, I'm going crazy. For whatever reason, in the past few days, I've been really tired, right? Especially towards the end of these episodes. I think part of it is that each day the episodes, because I'm tireder, the episodes are taking longer, which means that by the time the episode's ready, I'm like falling asleep. You know what I mean? Like it's progressively getting worse and worse and worse. But I can't tell if... Is that the same pig? Okay. I think it's the same pig. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Is that fine? I think that's fine. We will need another battery though. Where are we? Tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And I just need to grab out 2. Is he over there now? Okay. I'm sure he's just moving. I'm sure there's nothing else happening causing that guy to zip around. Okay, biomass. We grab this guy, the machine block. Then we have ourselves, almost. We need one more of you. I also require some of the biomass. And I require the biomass generator. Beautiful. So, to get this guy to work, it's actually really, really easy. We slap him down here. And it's that simple. He's already started. The way that these guys work is they're already hooked up. If we were to grab out our screwdriver, they're already hooked up. So as you can see, output's on the right and it's set to auto push. This guy over here is set to input from the left and he's already hooked up. All we need is something here. Now, I think what we do is I make this into a barrel and we pipe into the barrel. Not a horrible idea, I guess. So we'll run around there. Because we can obviously do the auto inputs and stuff. So we'll come over here as well. This guy, actually, we have cables going there. Okay. I'm sure we can make the cables way nicer than we currently do. Let's do that real quick. All right, so the cables will go there. Nice. The pipes, I will need some more, it looks like. Luckily, they are pretty easy to make, so we'll do that. And these are going to go into the ground. I'll just run them along here. We can figure out the rest later in terms of what we want to build the floor out of to disguise them. But they will come all the way over here. And for the sake of just, I guess, general storage, because I imagine this stuff's going to fill up, right? I reckon what we do is we place another barrel there. So what I can do is, I could make another barrel, or we can yoink this barrel that is currently not being used. By the way, can we toggle off the field of view changing when I sprint? I would love if that's something I can turn off. Field of view effects, let's do that. You guys are going to love this. Now when I sprint, I just go faster. There's no, you know what I mean? Like we're no longer traveling through warp speed in the Millennium Falcon every time I just tap into tap control, because that's fine. I don't mind it when we're sprinting. But the problem is going in and out of sprints, like when it doesn't sprint properly. You know how it does like the boop, 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 boop. It's pretty bad. What would actually be a pretty neat mod would be if there was, next to field of view effects, if there was field of view delay. You know what I mean? So for example, if I've started sprinting or I only sprint for like half a second, just leave the field of view. Don't touch it. You know what I mean? Just like do nothing. If I'm sprinting for 2 seconds, maybe then do it. Or the opposite way around, you know, keep the field. I don't know. All I know is that that little sprint jitter happens a lot and it's so annoying that it's honestly just worth getting rid of the effects for it. So, crude storage unit. In the perfect world, I could place it facing up. Sadly, we live in a society. What I could do, once again, just for the sake of visuals, right, that we'll all love, I could place it here. That could be fun. Yeah. I think that'll be fine. I did like looking at the top of the recycler and as it turned green, but listen, some sacrifices must be made. So we'll set that guy up like this, obviously. I'm going to set you up, and you're going to be set up to receive you on a whitelist. And that should work, but obviously I need to do a few configurations. For example, step number 1 is this guy here. He's going to need to be told, hey, you can receive things from here. And then we have 2 options. One is I also let this guy accept things, which honestly probably is the play. So we'll screwdriver this guy and tell him, hey, guess what? You're also allowed to receive things. Now the seeds will go into both of those. The alternative was I can store them here and tell this guy, and I probably still need to do it, tell this guy, hey, you can also pull from the top, and it's auto pull. So he'll yoink it. He'll just take the stuff. And then this guy, wrong button. This guy, we can tell, hey, guess what? For your output, you can do it below and auto output. So just throw all your seeds into the machine below. And this entire system should now be self-sufficient. The only problem will be now we actually will fill up on wheat and sugarcane, which is not a problem to me. Why did I just become naked? I think we're good. Yeah, everything just messed up. I guess don't sort your inventory in whatever I was just in, because not a fun time. I'll tell you that much. Cool. Okay, the next thing to redeem our building, by the way, the using the bricks and stuff, brilliant suggestion. I honestly, I genuinely feel like that's redeemed this entire build. It no longer looks disgusting. It's sort of like, oh, what's he doing there? You know, the next play is a path, right? I need a path that complements whatever it is we're doing here. And specifically that goes through here, right? So I can path up on top of these pipes. Obviously I can clear some land here, maybe come around here, maybe transition into a bit of a bridge around here. I can do some terraforming, that should be fine. But I do want to do that. The other problem is whatever this bit is, I'll be honest, I don't think it works. Even if it was, maybe if it was the stone bricks, it would look nice. But I'm not seeing it, and I think it's doing a lot more harm at this point than it's doing good. I think it's run its course. We tried, but sadly, the corners have to go. And I think it looks better. We need a new corner, right? Like something does have to happen in these corners, but I don't think it's whatever we're doing at the moment. Just, I don't know. It's sort of bugging me for this whole episode, like after we did the change. Sweet. There we go. Okay, cool. How are we feeling? We feeling good? Having fun? Hopefully. So this guy, yeah, he's empty of seeds. This guy should be full of seeds. Whether he gets them from this or whether he just gets them normally. But either way, he should be good. I mean, it looks like he's pulling them at the moment. So when he finishes this, he's yoinking some more in, maybe? I don't know. All I know is that we're looking good. So, yeah, this guy's going to keep burning, providing fuel to the entire system, including this guy here. He should be getting stuff. The reason he isn't is Screwdriver. This guy needs to be told, hey, guess what? You're actually an input. Cool. And so then that should work. He should now fill up. He's not, but he should. Why is he not filling up? Is that, I mean, there's almost definitely a cable under there. Yep, there is. I'll tell you what. I want every side to be input. Oh, it actually tells you the block next to it. Like recycler there, pulverizer there, cable there. That's pretty fun. He is still empty though. Whereas this guy's full of power. Do I need to tell this guy, hey, can you output energy below? Doesn't look like it. He's not doing anything. Biomass generator. Generates power using biomass. Lazuli flux container should fill up using Lazuli flux. I'll pick him up and place him again. Maybe he just needs a little refresher. Maybe he was filled and it's just a visual bug. Or maybe not. Maybe that's not the case. Very odd. Okay. So if I place you here? Huh. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I'm sure there's something, but I don't really know what that would be. Set that guy to input. Oh, there we go. Okay. I guess he just needs to be moved. That's fine. I'm okay with that. The main thing I wanted to do, and do we have any of that polished stuff around? I've made a mess. What I wanted to do is probably upgrade this guy. So is there an easy way to do that? If we go flux container, we want a Mark II. Batteries, silver, more of that stuff. It's messy. We can do it, but I'll be honest, probably in the next episode because there's a lot of like just waiting on this stuff, which reminds me, we've done the quest. Hold on. And a rare loot bag with enriched nickelite dust. Okay, I mean, hey, that'll help. It'll help at some point. But what I was going to say was, let's go ahead and process 12 of these in here just to get them ready. You know what I mean? They'll be there in the next episode. That'll be a good investment. As for everything else going on, who knows? Who knows what's worth doing? We do have some silver. It is tempting just to try and smash out an upgrade. I mean, we don't really need it. I mean, our tools that use power, they really don't use that much. So I don't think there's a need for it. But I'll tell you what. I am very happy with what we've done this episode. Ooh, we missed a wall. It's Mr. Wall and all of his friends. All right, we'll fill up Mr. Wall. Get him sorted. I don't know what's going on up there, but I guess we didn't even really see it. So as long as I don't see it from the inside, we're probably fine. In terms of everything else, like the roof up there and stuff, I think it's fine. Grab that. And yeah, I think that just about wraps it up. Okay, listen. Slowly but surely, things coming together. You can sort of compare the progress. Realistically, right, guys? You're meant to be watching that playthrough. You know, that's all the other. This is a great embodiment of what we do here. That right there, every other content creator's channel. That's what that is. Just crazy progress. Lots of different mods being touched on. Absolutely stunning. And for some reason, you guys, you've tuned into this. Listen. I'm not entirely sure why you did it, but I'm also not entirely sure why I did it. So I'll tell you, yeah, we'll compromise. I won't judge you. You won't judge me. But genuinely, thank you guys. Hopefully you are having fun. I know sometimes it can be annoying when I'm missing something obvious, like, you know, a specific block that solves my problem, and half the time it's staring me right in the eyes, you know what I mean? Like it's sitting on this screen, or maybe I run past a building and I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is. And it's what I want. But I think that's half of the experience, because on the flip side of that, if I just knew everything and did everything and there was no issue with that, you might as well be, I don't know, watching a tutorial, which, you know, would be fun. I just realized this trash can is properly, it's not a full circle, but it's a lot more circular than the trash cans I'm used to. It's actually really nice. Oh yeah. I do need to take a few more moments when I'm playing these, playing with these packs. Oh, I wonder if you can squeeze in there. Hold on. Can we make a shrink ray? Oh, I thought it was going to be really obvious. What do they call it? Personal, is it from the shrink mod? Because there's a way that people are shrinking themselves. Maybe it's a grow ray. Maybe it's like a boo. No? Because I was wondering if we could shrink ourselves down and maybe we could walk in there. I don't know what the purpose would be, but we could probably do it, you know, and that'd be pretty cool. Adventurer. Okay, there's this whole quest line, which I haven't even begun. With a brush, the archaeology system, excavating special blocks for getting loot. What? Excavation, dirt, and gravel. Random loot. Mine cells. Mine cells prison. Deadly of dead cells. Start your adventure in mine cells. Find a portal structure. We have found one of these. It will activate for you automatically if you've already acquired diamonds in the world. Yeah, I think we had that. They feature new monsters which attempt to faithfully recreate the look and feel of the original game. Mine cells introduces one new boss, the Conjunctivitis. You can find her lair in the prison structure / dimension. Bumble Zone, throw an enderpearl at a bee's nest. What? Fishing should be fun. Fishing has been fun. I will say, the little bit of fishing I did was fun. I also saw in the nether that they were like netherfish. I saw them on the minimap when I opened it up. The loot, yep, we've looted. We've done that. Graveyard, we haven't found those. Look below graves for shiny loot. There's artifacts. These are fun. We've definitely found a few of those. That's like the boots we have that let us run fast. Waystones, brilliant, love them. And then space travel. Sounds like a blast. Yeah, the episode's over. This is nice as well. I love me some Buildcraft-esque pipes. Very nice. And even like the filtering. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, next episode. These will probably be full, so maybe we can. Oh, is that 1,000? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. You can probably get like void upgrades for these, maybe, and we can lock them. Yeah. Is it obvious that it's locked? No, but it is. Cool. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Thank you, of course, to all of our supporters. You sitting at home watching the video, thank you very much for doing so. Thank you, of course, to our financial donators, our channel members, even, you know, watching the ad, because I know some people do like ad block and stuff. So thank you to those of you who sit through the ads. I personally sit through them as well. I think I do. I definitely do. I do on my phone. I know that much. I'm pretty sure I've got them disabled on my PC as well. Because I think my browser automatically does it for which is honestly helpful. Some of the mods that I download, man, the websites, they are excruciating. I'm not talking CurseForge. CurseForge is good. Obviously, their ads support the mod developers. Some of the other ones, when they send you through like AdFly and stuff, it's like, listen, I've already played War Thunder. I don't need to see another War Thunder ad. Some of them don't even skip. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, of course, to our channel members, our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, who lives across the road, and of course Andre, who actually, obviously Melissy's over there, so I can easily reference them as the tier 3 channel member, but Andre, we do have, where is it? It's here somewhere. We have a name tag, boom, boom, and Andre, and there he is. So thank you guys for supporting the channel through those means. Don't feel pressured to. Watching the videos, being a part of the community, it's grown us to where we are at this point, and it is more than is ever expected. So thank you so much. And I do need to do a checking out base video. I feel like every time I zoom out on this map, there's more bases than there were, or at least more claims. They may not all be bases, but there's plenty to look at, I'm sure. Maybe. Hopefully. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I now need to figure out what the thumbnail is. Probably this. I will say, right, some of these blocks look nice. Like, I quite like this, but, you know, I mean, like, you know, I mean, you're seeing what I see. You know, they're good enough where it's like, yeah, that's nice. But playing with, like, mechanism, for example, man, the blocks, like, I think just what they need to do, I'm saying this like it's easy, you know what I mean? But like the 3D textures, they are phenomenal when it happens. I will say I liked that loading bar, or like the charging bar. That was good. I keep procrastinating. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.